in the future, Watch Mojo still sucks.
Man, we are taking shots at people now. Welcome back, Space Cadets, to Hal
Watch
Dave's
Mojo isn't people. They're an algorithm.
They are a mechanical algorithm.
I am insulted you called them people. Okay.
Okay, we were taking shots at other YouTube channels, apparently.
I'm not taking... wait, Watch Mojo's a YouTube channel? I thought it was just...
Alright, so, also, interesting factoid. So, you can free fire missiles by just pressing the missile button and they'll go in a straight line. But if you lock onto something, the missiles, even if your aim is off, home in.
Oh, cool.
And that's a really nice thing that was there even in the original version of the game.
Yeah. I gotta admit, it's kind of nice to have like features like that, especially if you're not good at first-person shooters. It also helps to emphasize that this is an adventure.
Hey! Wait, I think I just hit something.
Oh my god!
We just answered that question we asked a few episodes ago.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, we solved the mystery! High five!
Yeah, my hands are full.
Oh yeah.
I have Wiimote and Nunchuck. Okay, so this is a flicker bat. They, like, flicker in and out of, like, existence or something.
Like, are they interdimensional, like, flickering creatures?
Or, more like out of, like, visual range, I guess, because I think, like, the visible spectrum. But they're an annoying hazard to, like, deal with when jumping. Actually, I think I need to go back. Okay, I'm here. We got Fendrana. We're supposed to be here. Can't jump that far without double jumping. Might be this thing over here. Oh yeah, when they highlight a word, that's like the material it's made out of, and if you remember what those materials mean, you can determine what weapon destroys them.
Ooh. That's cool.
Yeah, it's very clever, you know. So yeah, this opens that door that we were just looking at. We also get this like nice placid snow music.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I used to really love like different level themes. Like again, like I think Mario 64 was very like a big moment for me where I noticed a lot of like themes in games and different ideas that they were introducing because I was just old enough to like grasp all those.
What was that? What's happening?
Scatter Bombu is happening. It has pulsing tendrils of energy.
Scatter Bombu? No!
Yeah, it messes up your visor when it gets close to you too.
Well, that's kind of neat. That kind of reminds me of what they did with Sandy's Requiem with like effects that would happen.
Mess it up. Oh, with the what was it called? Eternal Darkness?
Yeah, Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, that was a GameCube title. I had a friend who played that, and it looked really interesting. I remember they had like a sanity meter. Oh, so this is the apex predator of the Fendrana. It's the baby She-Goth. Well, the She-Goth, the adult She-Goth is the apex predator.
The adult She-Goth, it works at Hot Topic.
Adult She-Goth. Yes, I've seen her. Depending on the Hot Topic, she varies in attractivity.
It's true. And big tittiness.
Gotta have that. So, yeah, they have this shell of ice. It's interesting how many creatures they chose to design that just use ice to their advantage, because they have, like, a vulnerable backside that they harden ice over. That you then destroy. Oh yeah, that last gasp of air that they release can indeed hurt you and freeze you.
Oh, wow.
So their death throws can get you. They're pretty memorable. They're very creepy, like alien.
I dig the look. They're like British Ridley aliens, xenomorphs.
Yeah.
I don't like calling them
xenomorphs.
I don't like calling them xenomorphs because that's, you know, not an actual. That wasn't supposed to be the species name. But now
what was supposed to be the species name?
They were just not going to name them, believe it or not. Xenomorph was actually supposed to be used as like a term of like, you know.
Well, everything needs a name, and so I can see why that became a thing.
Yeah,
because it would have been really awkward to keep calling them aliens.
To be fair,
you can be talking about anything, but if you talk about xenomorphs, people know what you're talking about.
To be fair, with predators, they're just called predators.
Yeah. Somehow that stuck. Oh yeah, the ice burrowers. I think these creatures are one of the few scans that you can easily miss because if you don't catch them this first time through the cave, I think they don't reappear. that's annoying. But we got them. No need to genocide them. Because they're not really doing a lot of damage to us here.
I remember there was like on G4 there was like a hint at like the really hard scans and telling you what you probably missed on your way.
Yeah, I mean, we may not reach 100% scans. I feel like I'm going to slip up and miss something somewhere. But items, I think we can do. Because items, it's impossible to miss an item. Whereas scans, like I said, some creatures come and go and they disappear.
So far, you've been doing pretty good at it. So
She-Goth.
We'll see. She-Goth.
So yeah, the trick with these guys is to use your side jump so you can get behind them really quickly and then lay into them. Yeah, they don't really have eyes. It's very creepy. Whoa! You can mash the jump button to get out of this freezing.
God, that was 16 on that thing.
Yeah, man. That's Apex Predator beef right there.
Fair.
What the hell do they eat, though? Each other?
Well, that's what. Well, you know, it happens. Well, they eat whatever leftover product they can get from Spencer's.
That's true.
Yes.
The mighty She-Goth.
The mighty She-Goth.
I feel like around here there was a little, like, secret kind of spot. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. This might be where we want to be, actually. Map. No data. Alright, so...
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
yeah, later on we'll gain the ability to destroy these things outright, but right now we just have to avoid them. Very, very Metroid way of doing with things.
Just don't worry about them now.
Alright, this... Wait a second. Is this where... Yeah, okay, we're in the right spot.
You had to remember for a sec?
Well, I was like, which power-up is this? And then I remembered. So, we got some more Chozo lore. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon this land.
Lore.
Yeah, they talk about all the pain and suffering that befalls. Definitely some of the lore, as you lovingly point out, lore can be repetitive. In that they slowly dish out bits and pieces.
I don't think it's that repetitive. In all seriousness, lore can be pretty fun. I'm just making fun.
As you have everyone too.
Yeah. Lore. Anyway.
Yeah. Because the plot is ultimately pretty simple, but they do have some interesting
well, you know,
ways of developing it.
Well, we do have to take vengeance for the drug birds and their lovely drug culture.
Yeah, I mean, look at this drug bird statue right here.
Yeah, man, that you can tell how high it's getting.
He's staring straight up. He's going up.
He's so high, he ate his own bong.
Whoa. Yeah, so this is the power-up we're getting in this room.
Boost ball!
Yeah, it's the boost ball. This is a new power-up that was never seen before. And they make interesting use of the geometry to make this one work. Well, you know what's funny is, so when I first got my GameCube, I got two games. It came bundled with Mario Sunshine, and I really wanted to get Sonic Adventure 2. And so then this game comes out and also features a ball that rolls around half-pipes. So I kind of associate the GameCube with that, between Sonic and Metroid.
Clearly, Samus... So does that mean Samus is canonically Sonic's wife? Don't take that seriously, I'm only joking.
I'm gonna leave that to the realm of Smash Brothers fanfiction.
Oh, Sonic, our love was never meant to be.
So that was actually exactly what we were supposed to do right there. But after this, I think we just have to leave, actually. But I'm gonna check. Yeah, this next part is too high for us to get to, so...
I love how the missiles, like, fan out like that to show how different each weapon is.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is, I think in Super Metroid, when you had missiles equipped, the arm cannon sprite changed to show that it was opened up.
Yeah.
But it didn't fan out quite as much as it does in this game.
Yeah.
And so Metroid Prime 2 actually changes it to look more like the Super Metroid sprite. The great poison reaches into the planet. It's too late. Oh, they start talking about the Cypher. They are trying to contain the poison.
Oh, man. Again, this is why you don't mix Red Bull with your drugs!
They mixed uppers and downers together. The end result, horrifying.
It was quite horrifying. Curse you, Chozo. Curse you, Chozo, and your freestyling lifestyle.
We have an actual cutscene now.
I'll be quiet. Lore.
There's no voice acting.
Lore. Read the Nintendo...
It's Ridley.
Read the Nintendo Power manga to find out what happened here.
There were a couple of, like, manga things in Nintendo Power.
Genuinely, there was the Star Fox stuff, and of course, my personal favorite, Shitaru Shinomori, Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I want to get my hands on that.
There is a one volume version of it you can.
Yeah, I think I saw it on Amazon. I'll probably order it sometime.
Yeah, and it's one of the few Shitaru Shinomori manga that actually made it to market over here.
Oh yeah, he's not very well known in the West, is he?
No, I guess you can kind of describe him as maybe like a Steve Ditko figure to Osamu Tezuka. Like Jack Kirby.
That's a huge figure, yeah.
Well, like, it's kind of like a Jack Kirby comparison. Yeah, either that or he's Jack Kirby to Will. Look, there's a lot of comparisons I can make here in American comics.
So we kind of go on a bit of a trip. This is like the first major instance of backtracking, I would say.
Yeah.
Remember those Chozo ruins we started at?
Yep. Well, we're going back.
Actually, no. Remember the Talon overworld we started at?
Oh, yeah.
Before the Chozo ruins. Because I kind of didn't make that distinction when I first played this game. Also, I think it was around this point in this game. So, I never played a Metroid game before I played this game.
No.
And I took that Space Pirate frigate to be level 1. And right around this point in the game, I'm like, when is level 2 going to end and level 3 is going to start?
Oh.
I did not understand how Metroidvania worked.
Of course.
But by the time I was done, I was truly impressed with the intricate detail of how the map worked together.
God, I'll tell you this. I remember playing Bioshock Infinite and how people were talking about the story and stuff, and I was like, man, I wonder when I get to explore more in this game and just like kill. I'm like, well, here's the thing. For all that place being a racist piece of shit setting, it's interesting. That setting works more towards an RPG than what they had to do in that game. Explore, meet people, talk to them. Like, in all seriousness, that would have been a perfect setting for an RPG instead of the stupid shooter bullshit they had to do. Sorry.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think we want to go that way.
I have opinions about things.
I mean, we could always let's play that game. I have it.
Fair enough. But Bioshock Infinite I always thought was kind of wasted potential, if I'm being honest.
See, Bioshock was like a funny thing for me because, yeah, we don't want to go this way. I don't remember.
Oh, we can go this way, so...
well, eventually we hit like a spider ball track, and then it becomes a problem.
Well, so, spider ball. Die, worm! You don't belong in this world.
Oh no, don't spit me in the lava. I don't like lava, I'm allergic. I have an allergy to lava.
That was funny.
If this goes where I think it's going, we will have to kind of turn back, but let's see what we can do with it. I love those turrets rough me up pretty hard, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm starting to think, actually, the veteran difficulty is normal mode only for, like, Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah.
Hey, missile expansion. Whereas I think veteran is indeed the hard mode for, like, the other games in this thing. So we'll just have to keep it together. Right, so we need to grapple over across the lava if we want to get across. I'm not about to try to make some crazy mad jump across the lava.
Who wants to?
I mean, you can. It would hurt a lot.
Well, you're Spider Samus. You gotta believe in yourself.
I believe that lava is hot and painful.
It's true.
Also, this is interesting. Bendezium. So, yeah, this stuff is made of Bendezium, and you learn later on that Bendezium is actually vulnerable to extreme heat. And we're talking heat greater than that produced by the lava.
Oh, God.
I'll let you think of what power-up gives us that.
More wonder what it could be.
Well, we'll be back. There we go. That's how we do turns.
And then, I was always more of an explorer gamer than like an act. I like action games. Like I love the Devil May Cry series. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, nice.
But I'm not. But I was like Fallout. But like, when its setting is interesting and I want to explore it, I want to explore it.
Like for me, if you have the right mix of like just detailed enough action and then like a great setting and adventure, I'm there. You know, that's why something like, you know, like this game or like Zelda Breath of the Wild like engrosses me forever, because, you know, it's not super complicated combat, but it does have nice like mechanics that you do have to think about. Oh, that was good. That was like 100 energy. But then you just have like this great world that's all tied up in. Oh yeah, I think there's something we can get. Whoa. I did not land in lava. Yay. Here. So we go down here into this dark place. There we go. Bombs.
Eat all the bombs.
Yeah, you always have to like wait for your bombs to recharge once you use them.
Let me guess. Those those little things on the side are the bombs.
Yep, you can see how many charges you have. It kind of makes more sense that they're meant to be like these like electrical charges rather than just like straight up bombs in this game.
That makes sense. I think that's actually a really good aesthetic choice.
Yeah. Well, because otherwise you'd be spawning a bomb inside of yourself every time.
Oh god!
Yeah. There we go, missile expansion.
Hear that, or we gotta start questioning if.
Also, yeah, this is like a hot walk over. This grating is not dense enough for us to like safely stand on. I think, but hey, video game logic.
Samus is just has the mental fortitude. Hear that, or they're made of like Phazon or something.
I was gonna say, what if Samus is just like the most like spaced out bimbo and she's like not paying attention? She's like, oh, I'm just gonna walk across this place. It's fine. No, it's a little warm in here. Do you think it's warm in here? Maybe we should turn on the air conditioning.
Yeah, she just
Like totally.
Oh god, what's going on, people?
Adam Malkovich was totally hitting on me. Like totally.
Jesus. Hey guys, can you please explain the plot of Batman Begins to me? I didn't understand it. Why did he dress up like a bat? No, in all seriousness. It's all so. But now, Samus, I do like the facial expressions they do give Samus in this one. Really sure character that I think.
Well, they don't really give her like expression so much as like you'll get flashes of her eyes in the visor.
Yeah, but I think it's cool.
Metroid Prime 3 does it really well, where because the premise of that game is she's getting steadily more corrupted by the Phazon. And so, like, at different points in the game, you'll see, like, greater and greater levels of corruption in her face.
That's cool.
Yeah, we are going to get to that. And it's going to be awesome. Because I would say these games are not, like, tremendously long once you figure them out. I think, like, the first time it did take me a very long time that I had no experience with this kind of thing.
Yeah, of course.
But definitely over time, you've gotten pretty fast about it, so I think we can totally, feasibly, let's play them. Metroid Prime 2 is going to be the one that takes the longest, honestly. I think, like, 3 is the fastest, and 2 is the...
Well, 2 has, like, the switching between worlds gimmick.
Oh my god, yeah. It's the most dense.
It's the most dense, and also... Well, it's too bad Samus can't become a pink bunny in it.
Yeah. It's funny, because, like, I think not too long after that was, like, when Twilight Princess came out, and you have, like, more dark and light stuff happening in Nintendo games.
To tell you the truth, it seemed like there was a period of time where the whole gimmick of the level would be switching between worlds or something.
Oh, yeah. Or, you know, Nintendo's gimmicks come in, like, groups. Where, like, you know, at one point you might almost say it was water, and you had Mario Sunshine, and you had the Wind Waker.
I can see that.
Because I remember, like, some game critics were noting that when, like, first Mario Sunshine and, like, Wind Waker comes out, they're just like, Miyamoto is fascinated by the most plentiful substance on Earth, water.
Well, wouldn't you be? Oh, alright.
How are we doing for time?
Well, we're not doing too bad so far.
Alright, Space Cadets, we are on our way back out of the Magmore Caverns.
Well, I think we are going to end it here and end on a positive note of...
We haven't died yet.
Yeah, that's
positive.
That's the most positive thing. We're heating up things, and
things are heating up and cooling down.
Oh, yeah, baby. Next time,
On
we're
Hal
going to die.
Dave's Trip to Jupiter.